Uh, yeah.
I think the Kingitanga is a Māori expression of what we would say today, by Māori for Māori, being appropriate for its time. So if we go back to the 1850s, you've got a time when the number of civilians, Europeans, coming in are really ramping up. There's an appetite for land, a voracious appetite for land from the colonial government, and you've already seen things by this stage, I think, out at Waitara and the like. So that's part of the context. Then you have these people like Pāporitanga who went to England over there and then saw what was happening over there. The soldiers, the cities and all those things, the trappings of the European culture at that time, and he asked why it was like that, and he was informed that it's due to having a monarchy. So he came back to New Zealand. He was from Taranaki, and he tried to advocate that he could be a king for the Māori people, which wasn't supported at the time. And then later on, Tamehana Te Rauparaha did the same thing. He went to England, saw possibly what Pāporitanga had experienced, and also came back with the idea that Māori should have a king. And he was reminded, when he raised the idea amongst Māoridom, he was reminded of the fact that he wouldn't be appropriate to be a king. And then you have another person from Kāwhia, whose name was Pāporitanga, and he'd been to Sydney, talked to the governor over there, and the governor asked him whether he was a rangatira. He said, no, I'm not tall. I'm a warrior. He said, well, you guys Māori should look for one person who will consolidate everybody under the thing as a king, set up a king, so that you can hold on to your lands and stop the bloodshed. So, tell me about why. Comes back to those three things. Hei papuru I te toto, hei papuru I te whenua, hei whakakotahi nei I ngā iwi o te motu. So, to stop the tribal warfares, to make sure that we can hold on to our lands, and then the last one is to establish some sort of kotahitanga for everybody. And there's a few tongikura within the Kingitanga that really promote that. And the first one was from Pōtatau te Wherowhero. His one was kotahi te kohao o te ngira, e kuhuna ai te miro mā, te miro pango, e te miro whiro. So that was his first one, one eye of the needle, through which the threads of black, red and white will pass. So it's a form of kotahitanga, and we've always, I think as a people, we've always advocated for the kotahitanga being a way to help us. You know, we know various whakatauki like the tōtara wāhi rua, kai nā te ahi. So if your tree is split in two, it's good for nothing but firewood. And certainly there's strength within kotahitanga. So I think that was the first, the real driver for establishing the Kingitanga.